Hi guys, how are you doing? Thank you for clicking on this video, and do not forget to share after watching. So guys, if you have fibroid and you bleed a lot, I have an advice for you. Before I will share this advice for you, I want you to listen to my story, something that happened to me some years ago. And because I have had somebody go through the same pain, and I suddenly remembered, I said I never shared this information with my people. So that is the reason why I am here today. So some years ago, I think it was last 2 years, I was menstruating. I didn't go to work. I was just lying down there. You know how it is when you have fibroid and you are your month comes. It's like a punishment. Like I have every month I had before this my last operation, I have panic attack. My heart is always heavy. I am always scared. I am depressed. I was so, like, you know how it is. The pain, the torture, the pain, the abdominal pain, like the hormones, everything is fighting you because you have this fibroid. The fibroid is pushing, you are bleeding non-stop. Sometimes every month you use pad that you can't even imagine. You use 5-6 packs of packs a pad every month. Sometimes before this operation, I had to use sometimes 3-4 pads every day. Like if the flows for 7 days, sometimes 8 days, sometimes 9 days. Like you will see yourself that you will know that something has hit you. So last 2 years, something happened to me. I was on my period, and then I was using this because of the fibroid. I have used this for years, you know, and I keep increasing it to bigger one because of the amount of blood that comes out during my period. So I want some because sometimes when I put the pad, I just put it there, and before you know it will soak. I'm changing every 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So I will just put this one inside, still wear the pad and to stop it. So this particular period, I was at home and there are these big lumps. It was the second day of my period and I was in pain. I was in pain. I was rolling on the bed, rolling on the floor. If you have fibroid that is small, it doesn't disturb you, you will not understand the pain I'm talking about. And my husband was telling me we should go to the hospital. I said, no, I don't want to go to the hospital, you know. So I had this on. I had it on. And when I checked my period, when I checked the pad, it's just coming out little by little. It's not coming out a lot. So after that, I went to take my bath. So after that, I went to the bathroom. I sat on the toilet and I removed the pad. I just took off the pad. Immediately I took off the pad, it was like there was a push. Like there was a push, and there were these lumps that just came out into the toilet. And there was a flow. And immediately that happened, I got myself. I said, could it be that this thing was so big for the lumps that wanted to come out, and it was pushing through, the rest they were pushing through, and this can also absorb the liquid. So if you have lumps, it will stuck here. It will be looking for a way to come out because other ones are coming out and pushing and pushing. If you have fibroid, do not use tampon. Stop using this. The fact that it will just block that place. Those big ones are supposed to come out, and that is the reason why you are having endometriosis. And it can cause endometriosis because if you have all these lumps and they do not see ways to come out, they will remain there. They might remain there. So my advice is that if you have fibroid, do not use this. Don't use this. Use a normal pad. No matter, since I changed it, since that particular time, I threw away all of this that I had, all this tampon that I have. I removed it. I stopped using it. I started using normal pad. I said, okay, yes, I have to change several times, but it is good to be alive to be changing than to just die because of this. So I started using my normal pad, and I saw that the pain reduced. So yes, I have the signs that is coming. I have pains that particular first day and second day, and then I never have pain again, like the way that I used to have it, like 7 days, 8 days straight, only pain, abdominal pain. So since I stopped using this, I have just the sign that is coming. That once the period comes out the second day, I am okay. Yes, there'll be flowing, there'll be lumps coming out and all that, but that pain, that constant pain from the beginning of the period to the end of the period is stopped because I stopped using this. Stop stocking things there, because as someone who has fibroid, there's every possibility that your period will be heavier than normal and you will have clumps coming out. Okay, so stop this. Use your normal pad, take as much as possible, and stop this. And if you also stop this, it will allow all the things that wanted to come out, all the things that want to come out on its own. You will not have every month you have the rest of your period, the rest of the egg, the rest of everything stuck there inside your cervix or stuck there inside you. Is wrong. It could be the reason why, I'm not saying that this is the reason, it could be the reason why you have endometriosis. Because you have these gummy things that are still stuck there and there. Look at it every month and month and month. A time will come, it will be so much there. It can cause another thing. Now, I am not a doctor, I'm not a gynecologist, I'm just sharing my experience with you. Since after this last surgery, I don't experience clumps, heavy flow. I just have my period, normal period, 4 days, 5 days is gone. And sometimes I don't even finish. Now I don't even finish two packs of pads before I can use 3, 4, 5, 6 in a month. There are some months that I will use and whoo, and I'm always looking for a better one. There's never any one that is enough for me. I use, you know, the pad that they use for nights. I use it throughout the day. I don't have the one that I use at night, because that night one is the one I use, normal one that I use, because I have heavy flow. So if you have fibroids, stop using this. Stop. If you are the kind of person that you know that your period comes out, the blood comes out in lumps, big ones, stop using this. Allow everything that wants to come out, allow it to flow out. It is better. Thank you so much for watching. And if this video is helpful to you, please share with other women. Thank you and see you next time. Bye-bye.